Expeditionary Journal Entry 001. After finding a place to settle in, we created ourselves a strip mine and found our very first diamonds. For our first building project, we needed to make some mossy bricks, and so we built ourselves a very simple vine farm before moving on to a caving run and finding even more diamond. We are on fire! Finally, it was decided we'd start some basic farms and then off to hunt some slime in the nearby swamp. Oh my, what an incredibly dreary evening. But that's fine. So as can be seen, guys, we are leaving a swamp biome because we have been slime ball hunting. Now, why? We'd like to get started on some farms and want to build ourselves some sticky pistons. But I was just been thinking, and the Novirium, they told us in their tome that we want to check it frequently for the many questions we must have. And well, they're right, I have many questions. So my question to you is, when you're starting a brand new survival world, what is usually the very first farm that you'll build and automate? I'm sure everyone's got a different thing that they like to build first. It completely depends on what I'm doing for the day, but this time around, I've built ourselves a little vine farm. Alright, so we're back home now, and as I mentioned, we've been a little bit busy building ourselves our little hidey hole, as it were. We now have a nice little inlet here that comes right around, and bam, here's the little vine farm that we were building earlier. So it's nothing amazing, it's super basic, super simple, but yeah, we just gather our vines and store them in this chest and make ourselves some mossy brick and mossy stone. But this is what I've been working on. It's still unfinished. It's still obviously a bit messy with all our stuff around. But I've decided to build ourselves a nice hidden little sewer entrance dug right into the mountain here. This is actually where the cave that we had initially set up base in was, and we just poked out the back, which led right into a stream, and we just prettified it and made it like this. And oh, what is that? Or Korthal from Mustang. Wow. We've got a fortune book, a silk touch book, a fantastic bow and a fishing rod, and an ender chest, and wow, look at all of this. Oh my goodness. This must be the others that the Novirium were talking about, and they've left us a gift. Oh, that's awesome. I'm going to have to go and find this Mustang and see what this is, but this is amazing. Clearly there are other people around. This is fantastic. But yeah, as before I found that magic little box, this is what I've been building. It's just a little sewer entrance, nothing fancy, just a little bit of a hidden entrance type deal that is eventually going to pop right through to the other side, which when it does, comes out right at that little lake at the front that we've seen. So it's going to be a tunnel going straight the way through, and it's going to have bars exactly like this, so that you're required to swim under to get through, and it should be fun. But this isn't my base. This is my my hidden entrance, my bat cave, as it were. What's down here? Ooh, wow, this storm's still going. What's down here is what my base will be. So we have plans for this that we'll get to a little bit later on, but we're going to extend this through, and then boop, down here is where our mine shaft is, or our mining strip mine down there. But this little area we've dug out, we're going to build a little hidden entrance right here, so no one will ever know that our base was here, and it's going to be a bit of fun. But for now, I think we might go try and find this Mustang. Yeah, I mean, the morning's clearing up. I don't think it's raining anymore. Whoop. No, it is not. It's a nice, beautiful, clear sky. So how about we sort this stuff out, and we'll pop over and see if we can't find Mustang and repay her and thank her for this. This is phenomenal. Alright, so we've made our way back to this hub of sorts, because clearly this is going to take us to people's houses, and I'm stuck. But I do know that from last time, and just from poking it a little bit around now, I believe Mustang's base was down this direction. What have we got? So, awesome ideas, blah blah blah, that's not what I'm looking for. We have Generous, must be another person. Gallivant, sounds like another person. Well, the end portal, we know what that is. It's Joker Base, Bad News Boys, and Gold Farm. Creepy ghosts. Ah, there we go. Judd Samurai and Mustang Girl. Alright, perfect. So, we're wanting to head exactly to Mustang Girl's place. So, that's where we store boats, but this is my boat. This is fancy, isn't it? It's very futuristic looking, almost, yeah. Pretty fancy. So, this must be Mustang's place. Wow, this is impressive, isn't it? We've got what looks to be really awesome castle walls, an archway building of sorts with writing up the top there. But this is fantastic. So, oh, seems like she helps many people. That's awesome. Fantastic. So yeah, this must be Mustang's place. So this is her horse. It's Shaggy. That's awesome. And we'll go inside and just take a poke around. And there's some kitty cats. I can definitely hear them. Where are they? There they are. Do they have names? We've got Helix, Tabitha, Cordelia, Smokey, and Felix. That's awesome. And a little bit of a smelter here with some storage. An awesome looking place. Clearly has been here quite some time, and oh my goodness. Wow, that's impressive. Doesn't seem like anyone's home, and I feel a bit rude walking through someone's house when they're not here, so we'll head on out. We're going to leave her a gift as well, somehow. We don't have much, but you know, we'll figure something out. But yeah, for the most part, we'll just have a bit of a look around and explore what's around. Alright, so we have spent quite some time exploring around, and we've gone up each of these tunnels, and there's, by the looks of things, there's quite a lot of people in this world, or wherever it is. I mean, we haven't seen any yet, but I mean, there's very, very clearly signs of, what would you call it, civilization? Or just people? So yeah, I mean... Oh wow, that's loud. But unless they're all dead, which I'm not sure, but I mean, we did have the, what was he called? The Crafter leave his little weird present for us as well, and I'm going to have to build myself one of these so I can join this network of tunnels. I've only got a little bit of obsidian, and the only obsidian I've got is the stuff that Mustang left us, but... that's it. So we do need to mine some more, unfortunately. That's fine. So what we're doing is we're headed home, and we're going to kind of continue work on the base a bit. We need to get ourselves a little bit more stuck in instead of having that messy mess of chests that we have out the front. So we'll head on back to the base and we will get a start. Okay, so we've come over here to the, what would we call this? The Novarium Shrine? The BrokeRock Shrine? I'm not entirely sure. We'll have to come up with a name for this one anyway. But yeah, basically we've come over here because, I mean, as it said, is for us to, let me check here. Yeah, so check this tome frequently for answers to the many questions you must have. We will be watching you, right? And last time it didn't say 2 of 3, and I've come across, and it's, what is the first farm you automate in a new survival world? That is that same question that I asked earlier. I mean, I guess they're not wrong. They're not lying at all. They absolutely are watching us. So that's yeah, that's a fun little tidbit that I wasn't entirely sure what to make of. But it's, I mean, it's interesting nonetheless. These guys, they don't seem hateful. They don't seem angry or mean. They just seem to be trying to guide me, which sounds weird and fateful, but you know, whatever. It is what it is. We still need to find some people. I've been doing a little bit of farming and running around my little island here, collecting sheep and food as much as possible. Actually, the whole reason was I grabbed leads so I could bring these guys over here to breed. Apparently not, but that's what we were going to work on, as well as getting the actual base itself set up. So we'll keep running around and get just a little bit more, because we obviously want more leather and more of this beautiful stuff so we can make ourselves some books and get our enchanting table up to scratch. So we'll get on with that, and hopefully we won't be too long before it's finished. Alright, and we have finished off our little 3x3 bunker entrance piston door dealio. It's obviously quite not decorated as yet, but it's fairly simple. It's just supposed to be a fairly nice transition from a ruined sewer look down into more of a bunker type thing with some purple because reasons. But yeah, and it works from both sides, and the aim is to you'd pass by and kind of just not realize, just think it's a dead end. But then of course, boop, and we've got ourselves a fancy little door. So that's really awesome. We've got that working now. So, I mean, yeah, I think it looks really nice. I've got to add some more prettiness, like some more vines and the like, and I actually wanted to do something with some water in the bottom bit here, and I'll get to that probably in a little bit as well. But this is looking really good. We've explored some people's bases. We've started digging this out and getting it nice and pretty, and whoop, I'm not going to be able to sleep underneath that, but that's fine. And yeah, we've just started our work on getting the base up and running, and we've been doing our farming to get everything. So it's slow going. It's quite slow, but look, we've got our diamond pickaxes now. We've got these fantastic gifts from Mustang as well, including the name tags. And I've got to go get myself a horse, do some fishing, and yeah, just definitely get this set as well. Get more obsidian and build ourselves a nether portal finally. But this is going really well so far, and hopefully we'll be able to meet someone soon. I'd like to meet up with some of the other adventurers, as they've been called themselves, or as the Novirium have called them, I should say. But yeah, this has been fantastic. We've got a start. It's nothing huge. It's nothing amazing, but you know, slow and steady wins the race. We're not racing towards anything specifically. We just want to meet some people, get ourselves set up in a nice little bunker base that's nice and well hidden, and with any luck, we'll meet some friends soon. And look, there's a zombie guy trying to get some of our vines, but he's not allowed them. But yeah, if you'd hopefully you've enjoyed this, and with any luck, I will absolutely see you next time. Bye.